sounds awfully dark. Like, why are we doing this? Server shut down in 15 minutes. Well, that's one way to make me stop. You know, it's bad when the company has to conspire against you to get you to stop playing their game. I joke. They aren't actually doing that. Again, one issue with my humor is it's very... I need something to work off of, like, there. You know, I made a joke. I made it funny. A lot of my humor, it's not self-starting. It needs a push. Or, in some cases, kick. Off a rather steep cliff. You know, before it can get going. But it's something I need to work on to diversify my humor. Diversify my humor portfolio. Always a good idea. So yeah. Alright. I really wish I had like water walking or something right now. I can speed up the last journey with this. Just saying that, I really should have just gone along there and over here. It would have worked out much better. I would have been there by now. And there's Strangle Kelp down there. Could grab it, but I feel no need. Feel no drive. And reach the island. Beautiful. Mount back up. And we'll continue. Someday I'll post these on Twitter. Someday. Also, I have no idea who this Nice is or why there's an altar here or Okay, apparently Nice is a water elemental. Who challenges Nias? Purely Worgen. You're a little better than those mindless trolls that played against each other like so many pieces on a game board. Apparently, I can blind the water elemental. Yeah. Heart of Nias. The heart shimmers with the volatile energy of a powerful elemental. It was pretty damn weak. You're being generous, game. I suppose for the average peasant or peon, it will be a bit of a difficult fight. Nice. That hook shot is kind of handy. Fair cooldown on blind. 2 minutes? Huh. Still lasts for up to a minute, so that's something. There's a fight in Legion that's bloody difficult. I've tried it on Palnai. I'm worrying about what I'll get for Kulgoroth here. And for Palnai, I have to go up against 3 level 110 elites with a few million hit points by myself. I have to take their blows and like I have to keep CCing one to keep them out of the fight, but the CC will only work twice. The third time lasts like for 10 seconds. It's basically a glorified stun. And it's a cast. So I have to stand still for a second and a half to cast it. It's not just a woof and they're stunned. It's more involved. So it's a freaking nuisance. I can just turn it in via the... Well, actually, I don't still have that orb. I have to go back. Alright. I was just going to say I was going to go back anyway, because I want to turn in the others and then call quits. So yeah. I haven't really looked here at all. Wonder if there's any there of interest. I guess if there is, we'll get sent there on a quest. I presume we will at some stage. Either that or it's a horde-only quest. Could be the case. I question if the horde has much to do with the Curzon's compound. considering like at least the motivations for the rebel side is, you know, they're having to deal with their boss going insane. We don't know of them making any actions against the Horde. You know, or maybe the Blue Stone will draw the Horde in. But then again, that was kind of hidden from them. Well, it's not like they're advertising it. So maybe, basically what I'm saying is maybe over here is the Horde side. Like the Horde doesn't get quests in the Curzon's place, but they get quests over here. It's a possibility. Potentially. We'll have to wait and see what happens. No point in guessing yet. So wondering who this Grant Direhammer is, the Hunter's Revenge. Maybe we'll only get that once we've done all these other quests. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Beware, they may put up a fight. An unusual looking totem carved with ancient runic inscriptions. Baron studies the inscriptions on the totem. I think I can read this text. Fascinating. Tsul, Kalu, Mahamba, Felgana. What are these names? Ah, these must be the names of their totemic creatures. The creatures that they attribute to the spirits. The animals that they attribute to the spirits. Let's see. Mahamba as water, Tsul Kulu as earth, and Poyana as air, fire. Can't make this part out. I would like some more information on these spirits of theirs. The Blood Scalp have a camp close to here, in the Takashi ruins. Maybe you can find some details there.
Watch your back.
Did you make it down to the Balal ruins yet? Did you find the tablet? To be honest, I'm sending this information home. To Stormwind for my wife and son. They'd love to hear about what I've been doing down here, out here in the jungle. I only get to visit so often. Every little bit helps. Thank you, Kulgoroth. Yeah, I doubt. Considering this, little war has been raging for a few years, I doubt he gets to leave much.
Fully alive.
That's good enough.
Can I help you?
What do we have here? A young raptor and our pet Worgen. Ha! And more importantly, what is that skull you have there? This was no ordinary troll. It was big. Osborne raps on this. More importantly, what is that skull you have there? This was no ordinary troll. He was big. Osborne raps on the head case. And strong too. I've been meaning to try my hand at some troll magic. How hard could it be? Let's use this strong fellow as a test subject, shall we? Osborne looks at the skull again. In life he was strong, powerful, a lord among trolls. With our help he can be a lord once more. The blood scalp scavengers have wandered the ruins to the southwest, or magical fetishes that can help us. They hide these artifacts under the ground. Use your hatching to find these artifacts, Kulgoroth. Then bring them here.
Be seeing you.
A nose for this sort of thing. Do we really want to resurrect this guy?
You need something?
I eagerly await the results. My colleagues within the Carantor will be happy to learn that the heart is ours. I thank you for your assistance, Kulgoroth. Couldn't have done it without you.
Have a good one.
Well, you could have. You're level 29. Actually, no, she would have had the issue. So, and on that note, folks, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this. I'll be back later to record some more. We're already after making a fair head start into Strangletorn Vale. Still, we'll need an order and a half, and we've got plenty more to do in the Cape. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this so far, and I do hope you join me for more of these alt videos. As I've said before, and I've said many a time, I do plan on showing every single zone in the game to the best of my ability. I do also plan on doing the dungeons, though they'll be done at a later state when I vastly out-level them. That way I can take them at my own pace, and not have to worry about being a party. Basically, like, I read every quest, I talk about things, with a party there, I have to kind of keep up with them, So, it's with these, it's going to be more of a leisurely thing. I don't ever really plan on bringing them into too many raids or dungeons. Maybe if it's for the artifacts, I'll make an exception, or any class-based things in the future or whatever. I'll make an exception there, but that'll be by a case-by-case basis, playing it by ear, rather than a stated policy. As another point, 4 characters will be, say the thing after Legion isn't heavily class focused. Let's say it isn't. Only 4 characters will have their story continued right away. Well, 5. Palnai, Kulgoroth, Talas. I can't remember the Undead Warlock, but the Undead Warlock. Wait. Sorry, it was Talas. No, it was 6, wasn't it? Well, it'll be Palnai, Talas, the Undead, the Kulgoroth, and Calderin. Yeah, maybe it was only 5. Oh, no. And Durkar. There were 6. Durkar, Talas, Kulgoroth, and the Warlock. Durkar, Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Rogue. Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Rogue. What was the other one? Druid. Shaman, Mage, Warlock. I keep forgetting. Shaman, Mage, Warlock, Rogue, Druid. Yes. Those 5 and Palnai. Those 6 would continue. Regardless of what happens in the next expansion. But say if there's another heavy class focus, then everyone would again be brought forwards. And if same with any future expansions, if there isn't a heavy class focus, then some will be left wait for a bit and will be brought forward when I had more time, basically. Either when the next expansion hits and it's going to have a heavy class focus. I presume every expansion is going to have a heavy class focus from now on. It's only an assumption, could be wrong. But just saying this in case something doesn't. So yeah, I'll be leaving them like either to the next expansion or later on in the expansion when I have time to deal with them, rather than thinking having them more on a higher priority. So anyway, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me for the rest of these, because believe me, there's going to be plenty more, tons more, a few hundred, a few thousand. Maybe a few thousand is a bit much, but I'm in here for the long haul. The long haul. And I hope you are too. Till then, folks, I bid you farewell.